Good morning. It is middle of the week. It's a very exciting day. We are starting August with a bang. Yes, it is August, and it is about 4 weeks until I've officially got to head back into the work season. I'm trying to do like as many things and all the things on my summer bucket list. Just so you feel like you got 2 months off. Like, what do you have to show for it, right? Even if just for yourself. One of the things I've thought about every single summer, and because of sort of the bit of the healing process and just taking a bit of time, is my eyebrows. If you are not following me over on Instagram, hello, get on it. That's where you get the latest and the greatest. It's often where I go on there and I have an idea, like I'll talk to you, I'll post an Instagram stories. I try and do that a bit more often, a couple times a week, and just to get your opinion on things, like, hey, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about that, or pick this up, or like see this cool thing, right? A lot more on location stuff, or just like up-to-date stuff, because I certainly cannot get these vlogs up as quickly as I would like to. With that being said, I've talked to you about getting my eyebrows done, and this is something I think about every single year. Every summer, because I have those 2 months off, I try and do like one thing that's a bit more adventurous, at least for me. And I've thought about getting my eyebrows done for a number of years now, but have always been hesitant because of, the idea that it's sort of semi-permanent. I've been told it's not as permanent as a body tattoo, of which I have none. But it's just, I can't just like wipe it off if I don't like it. With that being said, I really think it will be fine. I'm just a little bit, it's kind of that nervous excitement. I've actually got to leave in about 5 minutes, so more or less this is what we are working with. If you've been around these parts for a long time, you know that eyebrows is something I talk about all the time. It's the one thing I feel like makes a big difference to my face. My natural brows are quite faint and fine, and they don't have a lot of shape, right? So whenever you like read a cosmetic magazine or watch a tutorial, they're like, oh, lightly filling your eyebrows with hair-like strokes. I'm like, what am I trying to follow? It's really hard for me to find my shape. So all that said, I'm heading out today. We're actually going into a part of town I'm not there very often, so hopefully I'll get to catch a few clips. It's certainly an older part of the greater Vancouver area. It's a bit more historic, if you will. Historical places come with their share of pros and cons in the community, but I don't think we've ever been there, so let's head on that way. That's where the studio is. I'm going to get my brows done. I'm not sure how much filming I'm allowed to do there. If I can, I'll do like a snap a little before and after in there. If not, then this will have to be it. I also, when I'm out and about vlogging, I also don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable, like to have a camera or like my cell phone in their face. That is totally not what I'm about. I'm also hoping, because we're in that part of town, there's an awesome Thai place that is by the quay, and I think I'm already excited. I haven't been there in quite a long time, but it is one of my favorite Thai food places. I think we're gonna go and get some pad see ew if they are open, and just go hang out. It's also meant to be hot today, so, and I don't have sunscreen because I don't know if that interferes with what they're doing. I might just have to bring an umbrella and play my role as a Asian auntie. I'll see you there. Wish me luck.
Come and get happy. Come and get happy now. Come and get happy. Come and get happy now. Whatever lights you up, why don't you lean into it? Come and get happy. Come and get happy now. Come and get happy. Come and get happy now. There's nothing in this world that you can't rise above.
We never make it past the
So, wait, like do we go side to side or do we go up? No, it's like this. Yeah.
Oh, it's on a string?
Yeah, $60.
Or just the way he treats people.
Ooh, smoky quartz. I really like that little pastel strand in the middle. Like you don't even have to mix your colors, that's it. String it, find a clasp, good to go. Actually, the bigger ones look like gumballs. Oh, gumballs! Oh my gosh.
So I also had like some stuff on Poshmark.
Yeah.
I like the stone, but I want to rip it apart and set it. And
I
I'm
mean, you
like,
can.
no, I should wait until I go to the show.
Oh. Okay, totally random spot to be down here doing a check-in, but I'm waiting for Mr. B to finish up his appointment. He's like somewhere along the way, says he's done. So I'm waiting for him by the car, but I thought we'd check in about these eyebrows. Today is just about a week since I had them done. And I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. They have been healing pretty well, the brows. I've been told to just like follow the healing routine. They gave me some cream to put on it to help with the healing. And the first day I had them on, like after I got them done, was a little bit intense. I was kind of worried. But now this eyebrow, the left one, has mostly like peeled, like scabbed and peeled as skin does when it heals, and is looking pretty good. The other one is still got a few patchy spots, but not too bad. And I think it's looking way more natural than I thought, even in this like parking stall light, which is sort of weird. But if they look good in bad lighting, that means they must look great in good lighting, right? I am due for a touch-up. They told me about 8 weeks, like 6 to 8 weeks to get a touch-up. If it heals the way that this left eyebrow is healing, like if this is more or less it, I think I want them just slightly darker and maybe a few more strokes in the front and a bit more pronounced in the tail of the eyebrow. But I have been loving just waking up and having my brows like good to go. I threw on mascara and some lipstick and like we're out the door. It's amazing.
$100 in value. I see a treat in my future. Awesome, Claire. The bonus redemption event runs August 16th to 21st. In-store and online. Exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart. It's your chance to get more free stuff for your points.
You'd be surprised at the weird places I prop you up on when I'm trying to just get a shot, and like I don't have a whole lot of, you know, tripods and things set up like that. Nowadays, at least this year in 2014 for the vlogs, I'm trying to be a little bit more spontaneous with my filming. That's sort of hard, you know. I spent the last 2 years filming more of these like silent vlogs, like ambience and whatnot. I'm just trying to spice it up, see what we get this year in 2024. Anyway, I'm about to head out and to go and run some errands, and I feel like I haven't chatted with you for most of the August vlog, so here we are. We are in August 27th, very close to September, which means it's almost time for back to school for the children and for me. I'm actually heading into the office / school tomorrow. Okay, here's the thing. When you work at a school, it's sort of weird when you say you're going back to school. So I never know, do I say back to school? Do I say back to the office? Do I say back to work? Like, I don't even know what to say. I say a variety of things because I can never decide. Because when I say back to school, it feels like I'm a student studying. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for clarity, I work at a school, hence I'm going back to school. So I'm heading back to school tomorrow, a couple of days before things actually kick off, just to say hello to everybody. We've got some new staff who are probably like frantically setting up their classrooms right now. My room's probably exactly as it is. We don't have summer school up in kind of my area of the school. The clouds just came in. It's been yeah, I've been trying to put this off for a little while, and to be fair, I always wait till the very last week before I head back. Before I actually head back, I'll take one day or one morning usually, and I'll go just check things out, say hello to everybody, my admin, my teacher friends, and my what did she call me? My room partner, aka apparently my work wife, is how we're navigating this relationship. And she's great. I think she's gonna pick me up tomorrow. We'll just head into work / school / the office and just rearrange some things, see what our numbers look like coming to September. You know, it's always a bit of a surprise, especially kindergarten registrations, out of district registrations, and that does sort of impact my workload and how things are spread out since I teach ELL. So I teach the children how to speak English. So it's a fun job, but it certainly has a lot of moving parts. So wow, what was I even saying? I gotta head out and run some errands because I want to pick up a few things since I'm getting a ride to school tomorrow. I want to kind of bring all the stuff. I gotta bring the Keurig back into the office. We're lucky to have like a sink and a whole setup, so my guilty pleasure is having the Keurig in my teaching space. So that's really nice. I'm gonna bust that thing back up there. I might want to get like some mugs and stuff. I'm just gonna leave at work. I do bring like a lunch container, but sometimes I don't always want to microwave that, so I want to have something to microwave in. I gotta see, I'll probably head to London Drugs. They always have some good stuff on clearance in their kitchen aisle, and probably the dollar store. We'll see what we find, and I need to pick up some noodles for dinner. So I've got a checklist. We're gonna put on our shoesies, head outside. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's definitely feeling a little bit more autumnal the last couple of days, but apparently we are going to hit a 27, 28 over the weekend. That might be just the last hurrah before the rains come in. And oh, you know, if you live on the Pacific Northwest coast, when the rains come in, they mean business. Well, now that I'm home, I suppose we could do a little bit of a show and tell because I did pick up some great goodies. First off, are any of you Dollarama, Dollar Tree, ceramics, kitchenware, bowl and plate shoppers? Because I keep seeing super cute items from these dollar stores and I couldn't resist. Like these bowls. I've been eyeing them for months now. They come in a variety of colors. They're kind of vintage, kind of farm style, but also kind of modern. I just really love this color variety. I always do make sure though that they are dishwasher and microwave safe. You know, because I can't be bothered to look it up every single time underneath the bowl, and eventually it gets washed away anyways. Next, I've got some glass beads from the craft section. I want to say they're maybe $2, $2.50. Great price, great to practice with because I think I want to dip into jewelry making. This is of course all inspired by that trip to the Vancouver Gem Show. In a couple clips ago, you saw me attend with a friend of mine. I did end up buying some gemstones as well as a string of morganite beads. Those are the ones in the candy bubblegum colors. They are adorable. I kind of like them just as they are, strung up in the way that they were sold. So I think I'm going to make it a little bit more permanent, but in a similar style. I liked having the color combination. I am not a huge jewelry wearer, but mostly because I find it hard to pair with and I am oddly specific and picky. I got that little organizer to put all my beads and findings, and then of course, one must hit up the beauty aisle. I always find these goodies and scoonchy, hair accessories, brand name stuff. Sometimes I will even find Conair hairbrushes. It's actually pretty decent. This is of course for work. I always get cute labels to put on duotangs and notebooks for my students, so that's heading with me off to work. Okay, can we please talk about the thing with the heatless overnight curls? I've seen them everywhere. I am certainly most comfortable using a curling iron. That's my preferred choice. But I've been seeing the heatless curls everywhere and the concept is great. You know, no heat, less damage for your hair. You wake up looking beautiful and sassy. I have not mastered it though. My latest attempt is that, well, I've seen a couple of people put these inside the sock. These are like these bendy curlers, I suppose. They've been around for a long time. I really haven't found a method that works well for me, so we're gonna give this one a try and see if it's any better. I really am hoping I'll get the hang of it because that would be great to wake up and just be ready to go. Going to the dollar store has really been one of my secret hobbies. And I don't know, I think something about the thrill of the hunt in terms of you're maybe looking for something in particular that you could get at a better price, or sometimes you might get a couple of name brand things like I said, such as this pencil sharpener I got. Sometimes you'll find cute and quirky things like this mermaid pen I've been taking to work as my quote-unquote teacher pen, so they don't look like all the other pens and I won't lose them quite as easily. As the time I'm editing, have not lost it yet, so doing good. I really like just doing a browse through or a walk through at the dollar store. Oh, these are something I needed. Actually, I went to the store for these. They are salt shakers and I've had them before, but the ones I had, the holes were humongous and it just wasn't working out. I really like this as a set of 3. I took one to work, kept 2 at home. They're still working great and I love that it's a glass container, see-through, easy to clean, doesn't hold any smells should you want to put spices and stuff in them. Once in a blue moon, I'll also find some neat branded hair stuff like this Heritage scalp scrub. Are you a fan of these things? I know they've been quite popular lately, scalp exfoliators, but this one I feel like I've seen in a regular store before. I've yet to try it, but it's definitely on my to-do list. I love this little scrubby part up top. Seems like it'd be super invigorating. Hopefully none of the little bits get stuck in my hair. Last but not least, the dollar store also yielded these adorable little stickers. Well, maybe not so little. I believe these are the ones you can put on your water bottle, on your tech, whatever that you want them to, and they're quite a large, decent size. I think I'll put a couple on my laptop and maybe save the rest as little prizes for the students.